Today we're making some curried peanut butter beans on toast. This is one of my favourite meals, so let's get into it. Let's start with the beans. Obviously you want to get some baked beans like this, and also peanut butter. Smooth peanut butter works best for this, and some curry powder, a bit of olive oil, so obviously some bread. But for the veg, today I'm using potatoes and celery because we got a load of extra celery from our odd box delivery, so I'm trying to find ways to use it. But you can use all sorts of other things in this as well. Let's start off by doing the potatoes actually, while I'm nattering away. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of cut off any little bits that don't look great on the potatoes, and we want to chop them up nice and small. Yeah, I'm well excited to share this recipe because it's so nice. It's got loads of protein. Like as a vegan, it's important to have a combination of different types of protein. So definitely throughout the day, but ideally in every meal, you want to have a combination of different types of protein. So here we've got the protein from the beans, and we've got protein from the peanut butter. Now that I think of it though, I feel like, oh, damn, I definitely should have looked this up before, but I feel like peanut butter is actually the same protein source. I think peanuts are actually legumes, not nuts. Okay, I'll have a look and I'll leave it in the comments. I'll check for you guys. So actually, I take back what I said. It's not actually got all of the protein you need, but it's got plenty. And as long as you have some other protein throughout the day, maybe something from seeds or from actual nuts, or well, we've got some in the bread actually. We've got a grain. That's it. The wheat grain. So yeah, basically what we're doing is just chopping up these potatoes, and I've only done this once before, actually last week I think, and it was so tasty. It works so well with this meal, just chopping them up super nice and small, and they cook pretty quickly, and it just adds like a lovely bit of texture, I suppose, bit of taste. Lovely. But another thing you can use is like mushrooms or aubergine, anything, courgettes, just any type of veg that you need using up. And that's something I think is really, well, something that I've kind of had passed down to me from my mum, is just that, you know, a lot of the skill of cooking is making something good with the stuff that you have. So on this channel with the recipes, as much as I can, I want to make it clear that like you can do your own version of this with whatever ingredients you have left in your cupboard and things that you think will taste nice with it. It's just kind of a rough base for it. And today I'm doing it with 2 cans of beans, just so I can do 2 lots, a bit more economical, because just doing all of this work for a breakfast really is quite a lot. So right, let's, these, it would be good if I had some compost, or I don't know, some way to use up my old, like the potato peelings and stuff like that. Right, so I just chop them through there, and these, yeah, I just want to get them nice and diced, because then they cook super quickly and they're just these nice little chunks that taste really nice. Well, I definitely need to work on my vocabulary. It's just so they're nice chunks that taste really nice. It really is a skill, speaking, and it's something that I've realized as I've started doing cooking videos and doing my podcast, especially, like, I think I'm someone who doesn't speak loads, but now I've been trying to really improve those skills, so improve my storytelling, improve how I word sentences, not using excessive, like extra words, trying to reduce saying for example, which is a challenge, and I hope as you watch the videos you'll see me improve at that. I'm definitely trying to do it in this video, but we'll see how that goes. And it's nice that I've got the two things that I'm doing at the moment are the videos and the podcast, because it means I can like focus on the skills that it takes to make those things both as good as they can be. And there is some crossover because they both involve lots of me talking. So it feels nice. It feels nice kind of integrating those two things. And I'd like to make it so that these videos are just engaging and interesting for you without there being loads of editing, because I think it feels, to me anyway, it feels nicer and more relaxed to just have a hangout and just cook some food together. It feels nicer than trying, this like super edited, fast-paced sort of style. I don't like that so much. I think this feels a lot nicer to me. Because my first videos were very much like lots of kind of like meme editing, I guess I would call it, with the sort of thumbnails I was doing. I was kind of copying the style that a lot of people do. Well, like for example, Felix PewDiePie, who's one of the most successful YouTubers. He does a lot of different types of videos, but like memes and video games and stuff like that. And I was kind of copying that style of editing for the thumbnails and for the videos. And I think it was just a bit much. I think it's much nicer to have this type of pace. It feels more authentic because it's, how people normally communicate. And I think for me, it's a type of communication that I really value, a more slow-paced and colloquial, relaxed style, because videos that are super overproduced, I feel they can get a bit like tiring almost to watch. So I hope that the people who enjoy this type of video will find these videos. And yeah, I'm super excited about this. I guess this channel is just me talking about myself, it seems. About myself and my life and how things are going for me. I don't know if that's interesting or not, but I hope it is. And I hope that the food is tasty enough anyway, and I'm kind of bringing you some cool recipes that you haven't tried before or maybe haven't thought about. All right, we're almost done with these potatoes. They've taken bloody ages. I think this is a lot of potatoes actually. I think this is more than I did last time. I didn't realise quite how long it was going to take me to chop all of these. This video is going to be like 2 hours. At the moment, well, and for the foreseeable future, I really just want to discover more cool vegan recipes to add to the repertoire. So if you've got any ideas of things that you think I should try, cool little, and it doesn't matter if they're weird little meals that are not very, not a traditional meal or anything. Just weird little vegan snacks that you make or anything. It's so cool for me to hear that sort of stuff. So we're just going to add a small amount of water to it. And we're going to stick these in. Oh, let's put the heat on straight away. So we're going to put it onto 5. So a high heat, just to speed things up. I think you could probably just microwave them. That would probably work as well. But let's not do that. So I'm going to put them on 6. Screw it. So let's get them all down into the water. And actually no, that's too much. Let's put it on. Let's put it onto 4, because otherwise it might get too hot at the bottom and it might start to burn. So we've got those in there, and I'm going to put a bit more water in. I'm all over the place today. Right, there we go. So now they're on 4 with a decent amount of water in, and as they're going, we're just going to do our celery as well. And as I was saying, there's loads of different stuff you could add. Mushrooms are nice. Courgettes even. I don't like courgettes, but I've done courgettes with this. What else? Peppers. Do some bell peppers. They'll go well. Some onion. And the trick is with those is to really let them properly caramelize. With all of this type of veg, I definitely used to not cook veg for long enough, and there's this little moment where it starts to caramelize and get really soft, and the flavors all come out, and oh, it's so good. So definitely learn to be a bit more patient with cooking and wait for the best moments. So let's give this one a wash as well. All right, lovely. So let's start chopping these up. I found this, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to dice them, but it works pretty well. Let's leave those bits. Just go lengthways along there, and then just chop it down like this. I'd definitely like to improve my knife skills, find out some cool techniques, how to chop things more quickly and efficiently, because that's something that I enjoy, just making things as efficient as possible, but also enjoyable. Finding that balance. And quite often I enjoy making things efficient, so that, they kind of go together. I really am rambling a lot in this video, I guess. This is just how it's going to be. Actually, this seems like quite a lot of celery. I don't know if it's going to be too much. So one thing that Annette suggested was, she wrote it in the comments, was for me to try vegan pizza, and I'm definitely excited to do that for a video. I'm not sure we've got all the ingredients in the moment, but we'll do it. Be cool to make the dough, do the whole thing, and just make some lovely vegan pizza. I don't think I've done that for a long time. I think the only times I've done it is with my mum. Right. Cool. Right, another one. Let's do this quicker, this one. Let's go.
It works for vegan pizza as well.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good, isn't it?
I can't wait to eat it.
What toppings would you like on the vegan pizza?
Pesto.
Pesto?
Have you never had a pesto pizza? What a sad little life.
I don't think I have, no.
What a sad little life.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
I love pesto. I love some dried tomatoes. I love some meaty things.
We could do seitan. We could do a seitan chunks
Yeah.
on the pizza.
Because my favorite pizza, pineapple, obviously. We should make like a Hawaiian one. And we can make a meat lovers one, but like a vegan meat lovers. Because I think that's my favorite pizza. When I wasn't vegan, meat lovers pizza from Pizza Hut was my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
It had like bits of pepperoni, salami, chorizo, like meatballs, but the meatballs weren't like complete. They were like kind of like
Crumbled up.
So yeah, the vegan version of those.
Nice.
Vegan Hawaiian and vegan meat lovers.
All right, let's do that.
Because you love some meat, don't you?
Yes.
And so do I.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's do that.
May I have some? Can I make some coffee or?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Or am I not allowed to be in here while you come in?
No, it's all right. Although actually, is it alright if you do it later actually, because it's quite loud, the kettle.
You don't like loud things. Okay, I'll leave it there. Just let me know when it's okay.
Yeah, I'll make you one when I'm finished, and then I'll bring it through.
Okay. I've got a few celery bits here.
I know.
Help me pick them up.
Thank you. All right, let's just do 2 celeries. That's enough celery, isn't it?
Can I give you a kiss?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
No, ew. Can I give you a kiss?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, bitch.
It's a bit weird, like the people watching it getting a kiss as well.
But you can edit it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm
heard
trying to edit it much less now.
I heard. But
Yeah.
you can still edit bits out that you feel embarrassed. You don't want people to know that you love. You're a little boy that loves getting kissed and loved. No one needs to know that, I guess. He's vulnerable. He wants to be loved. Spoiled.
Well, let's see if that makes the edit. Cool. All right. All that stuff's in there. So let's just leave it for a few minutes and I'll catch you in a bit. Let's put the lid on and yeah, we'll leave it for a couple of minutes. All right, let's give Annette her coffee and then we'll check on that, see how it's doing.
Do you want to see what I was
There you
laughing
go.
at? It was insane. It was such a good TikTok. I'll show you.
Okay.
Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely... Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? I don't need to know what you looked like watching that TikTok.
Can we stop duetting videos when we have absolutely nothing to add to them? I don't need to know what you looked like watching that TikTok.
That was amazing.
Oh my God. Been about 10, 12, maybe 12 minutes, 12, 30 minutes. So let's see how this is doing. Let's give it a little taste test. Oh yeah, that's definitely done. Probably 10, so I reckon 10 minutes is probably a good amount of time for it. All right, so we're just going to drain out the excess water. Like this. Cool, that'll do. And we're going to add in a load of olive oil. There we go. while that's doing its thing for a sec, let's just open up our beans, get everything else ready. So lovely. There we go. Let's grab our peanut butter. And can even get the toast ready. At least put it in the toaster so it's ready to go. Lovely. Alright, let's see how that's going. Nice. So yeah, let's add in our curry powder. Toast it up. So if you don't have curry powder, you can obviously add different things. You can add a bit of cumin or smoked paprika, something like that. So yeah, with the spices, we'll just have them for about a minute or so with the veg and the hot oil, just to toast it up nicely. So let's add in our baked beans. I wonder how many tins of baked beans I've had in my life. It's got to be a lot. You know, definitely, it's got to be over 1,000. Yeah, it must be. I have it for most breakfasts, and I've been doing that for a long time. I mean, I used to have porridge as a child, but since I've been doing my own breakfasts, I've pretty much just been doing beans on toast. Alright, actually, let's mix this in a bit, but one thing we want to do is add a little bit of water, just so that things don't start to stick too much. So maybe about half a can of water, I think. Nope, less than that. Maybe a quarter. So let's add that water in, and now we can stick in our peanut butter as well and just get everything mixed up lovely. So I want a generous amount. So yeah, because this makes it super creamy as well. It improves the flavor but also the texture, and extra protein always goes down a treat. Right, we'll sort those out later. These away. We can grab our bowl, our plates and stuff now. And even stick down our toast. So yeah, let's get this all nicely mixed up. Yeah, this is a nice big batch. So this should, well, for me and Annette, this is probably maybe 3 breakfasts, I would say. Depends. Could be 2 if we're both hungry, but probably 3. Oh, it smells so good. It's got a real sweet smell. I love the celery smell to it as well. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Let's turn it down a little bit so it can cook at good temperature. And we can leave the lid off actually. So also I think we should add beans, a little bit of freshness. So on the top we're just going to do a little salad, and by salad I just mean some spinach with some olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and a bit of salt and pepper, just because it gives it a bit more freshness. Feels like it needs it, this type of meal. Just some kind of salad, something green, something fresh. Could put the spinach in with it, but it's nice to have a bit of crunch on top. So let's start buttering up our toast as well. Geez, we've not got much. Well, we'll just see how we go. So we'll grab that and let's get our forks and stuff ready. Mise en place. Cool. Toast is toasted. Stick these in. Yeah, be interested to hear your feedback in the comments about the longer videos, or me having kind of less tightly edited videos. How does it feel? Do you think you prefer it like this, or do you like it when it's a bit more snappy, the editing? I think I'm probably gonna. I definitely want to keep it a bit more more relaxed feel, because I want to capture how it is when I'm cooking, because that's what I want to share with you guys, just the enjoyment of cooking a meal. And sometimes there's bits where it can be a bit crazy, but I don't want the whole thing to be like dun 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 the whole way through. It's just a bit much. All right, well, that's as much margarine as we're getting, it seems. Can add like coconut oil or something, but this will be fine. And with this, I started doing this the last few years or so. When I make beans on toast, just chopping it up into these squares, because it makes it so much easier to eat. You've got each individual square. It means that you can eat the meal with just a fork, and you kind of get on a nice bit of the beans, grab one of these, and it's like a perfect little mouthful. Whereas if you have whole toast, then you've got to use a fork with it. Use a knife with it. Oh, it can be a bit smaller. Yeah. So this has made things a lot nicer. Let's give this a little taste. Oh, you know what? You know what that really needs? A little bit of acidity. Some lemon juice. That's really gonna send it to the moon. Yeah, I always, when I make curries, always add a little bit of lemon juice at the end. It's so nice. And again, just adding the lemon juice freshens it up a bit as well. Let's try it again. Yeah, amazing. All right, let's quickly chop these bad boys up. There we go, we're almost ready with the meal. We just got to do these last little bits, get it looking lovely. So I'm gonna add some more, because Annette usually only has like one slice of toast. So there you go, that should be good. Grab this, it's a bit easier to serve up with. And turn off the heat now. Lovely. Yeah, this is just, it's just such a satisfying meal to have. Feels kind of, good hangover food, I think. It's kind of messy, but I like it that way. This is real vegan food, isn't it? That's what we're all about. Right, bit extra there. Let's move it off the heat. And yeah, just stick a load of this spinach on. Use any sort of salad really. But we've got some, this is again from our odd box delivery, which definitely challenges me to be creative as well, because end up with all sorts of random ingredients that I wouldn't have normally bought. So you've got to try and find a way to use them up, and I enjoy that. I think it's a fun process. Like I was saying, that's one of the best parts about cooking, is improvising with what you have and making something tasty out of it. You know, adapting recipes or coming up with your own recipes. I think that's fun, and you can't always have all the ingredients that you want. So you've just got to make something tasty with what you got. So let's just add a little bit of salt on top of these. A little bit of pepper. Oh, I put pepper everywhere. Right. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's put this on again so we can see everything in the shot. All right, let's go. So this is what I'm talking about. You get a bit of the leaf, you go through, you get yourself, okay, that didn't work. But yeah, you get some of the beans, and then you go through the bit of toast. So you got a bit of everything. Love it. Salad dressing makes it so nice. Well, I'm going to go and enjoy my food. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give us a try. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more videos. I'm going to make some videos using seitan that I did the other day, and I'm going to also try out a vegan pizza and all sorts of other stuff. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.